So are we ready for our next awesome change maker? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? This lovely lady is a woman who I have had the great pleasure of working very, very closely with over the last 15 months. Before starting her own business in 2013, Tia Staegemann, who I'm going to introduce on in just a moment, built a successful career leading large teams, implementing operational structures and creating strategic change in London's hospitality sector. Yes, she worked in hospitality before One Drop Movement. Of course, most of you guys and girls know Tia as part of One Drop, but she's done a lot of stuff before she came and we brought our superpowers together. Tia is the mum of 3 young girls and understands how the right support, community and structure can be exactly what women in business need. And as my tech strategist at One Drop Movement, she is our hands-on, can-do, get shit done, let's make it happen partner in crime. Let's see if we can get the amazing Tia Staegemann up onto the stage.
Thank you, Sammy.
She's bringing her bang bang to the stage. Welcome, Tia. Tia, you are such a force to be reckoned with. I'm just going to lose the music just now. Tia, my goodness. I mean, you've done so much for so many people. Before we even met, you were going into schools, you were educating parents, you were supporting kids, you were really doing some massive, massive things in that industry before we even came together. What is your vision now? Because you've evolved so much in the last 15 months. You know, just I'm really curious, as I'm sure everyone is, to know what's happening with Tia. What's happening next? What's going on with Tia?
It really is what's happening next, I suppose. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Yes, you know, it's been really phenomenal working with you behind the scenes in One Drop, and I always say this, and I just want to say it again. If you're not clear, serve someone else's vision, build their platform, and you will learn and you will grow and you will be amazed what the fruit is from that, right? And that's all I've done. I've sewed into Sammy, I've built Sammy's platform, I've served, I've you know, held hands, I've mopped up tears for everybody, and just supported everybody. And thank you. And you know, it's been amazing. It's really been amazing. I've gotten to know so many of these amazing women in One Drop Movement. It's been such an honor and such a pleasure. It's really been an incredible experience. But like you say, Sammy, you know, things are always moving, and I'm very dynamic, and I'm always, you know, I've got a bit of that stuff that Carol's going to talk to us about, that ADD stuff going through the veins. So I need excitement, I need change. But my heart has always been about helping people to, I pioneer change. I love change. I really love to be a pioneer for change. And I sat around and I thought, you know, what does that involve? And it's about helping people to change their legacy. It really is. And that's why I love children and working with children, because children are the future generation. But I realized that unless us as parents make the change, then our children copy, they mimic, they get their structure from us, they get everything downloaded from us. And unless we can be the ones that change the structure, that change the framework, the family framework. So I'm the one who needs to break the generational patterns. I'm the one who needs to do the work, the self-mastery, because as I mastered myself and my emotions and my trauma, and I did all the stuff, my family started to change. And now I really feel like I'm ready to build the legacy sisterhood, you know, eventually.
I love it. And you know, it's been such an honor for me to watch your growth as well. As I've been growing, you've been growing, and we've kind of grown up together over this last 15 months. And I think one of my biggest lessons over the time that we've been working together has been to really let go. just let go and have things move through me. I laugh now the amount of times when you and I are brainstorming something, and Tia knows me so well now. It's like when I go to bed, that's where I get the answer. I get my answers where just as I'm waking up, I get my answers. It's a really, I don't know, there's probably some scientific or energetic thing that you could each teach me about that. But if I go to bed and I ask a question, I wake up with the answer. And so now if Tia and I are brainstorming, she'll say, Sammy, just go to bed, go to sleep. Because it actually speeds things up.
Go sleep on it.
Yeah, which is Alexandra's lesson as well, isn't it? Is that, you know, sometimes when we slow down, we actually speed up because we've slowed down. So Tia, for you and your growth, what is like the biggest thing you have learned about yourself over the last 12 months?
Gosh, there were so many bits, but I think what has been instrumental for me, and I've watched that in you, Sammy, and I just want to, you know, I just want to honor that in you, is in the last 12 months, I have learned that you can only be in one orientation at a time. If you're fixing yourself, you'll find more to fix. Wherever your focus goes, your energy flows. And so if you're in a fixing orientation, you'll find more shit to fix, right? And I was in a fixing orientation when I met you. I was like, oh, I need to heal myself. I need to just, you know, when I was in a place where I was unhappy with my life and I wanted change. And I thought that I had to fix myself to change. Then I started working with you, and you were just like, let's create, right? And so something would come up and you'd let it flow through and you would do whatever it takes, but you wouldn't go and seek healing, right? And now through the work that I've kind of orientated myself in towards, and the courses that I've done over the last year, and because I was just intrigued by this all, I realized that we can't be in a fixing orientation and in a creative orientation. You can only be in a creative orientation and be a creator and create more and create a life. And as the stuff comes up, you just deal with it, right? But if you're going to be in this fixing orientation, which I was in, where I just needed to fix myself, I just wanted to fix my life, I just wanted to heal, it's just like the shit just keeps coming up. The layers are just more and more and more. And eventually all you're doing is like fixing, healing, and you're not creating. And so you become stuck creatively, and you become stuck in your fixing mindset, and you just find problem on problem on problem. And it's been so foundational working with you, because you're just a creator. You're a classical, you know, you've got creativity running through you, and you don't go and say, oh, we need to go fix. You say, okay, yeah, we have this problem, but what can we create? You know, what can we create to overcome? How do we create past it? And you're in that fixing. And so that has been the biggest thing I've learned. And you know that I've actually put aside all this, and I'm like, no, you can't be fixing and creating. So now my passion is to really teach this to people, is to go out there and help women to move past their stuckness into this creative flow, to direct their destiny with their focus and be future focused, be forward focused, right?
Yeah, that's so important.
So it's been so important. It's so amazing working with you and actually experiencing it in real life, right? Not just learning it, but experiencing it. So
thank you. Well, I think it's important to lead. Like, you know, if you're going to be that lighthouse for others, we need to be the best demonstration of that. Don't we need to be the brand, and being is what we really are focused on at One Drop. It's not the doing that creates, it's the being, it's getting clear, it's listening for the calling, listening to the intuition, it's listening. And so as you and I have been working, and it's just a way that I've always done it, is I have the idea, and then I go into possibility thinking. I don't think of the things that can't happen or that won't work. I think, how can we make it work? And there's never a time that we have time to go heal ourselves or do that stuff, because if we're focused on ourselves, then we're not focused on our audience. And the audience is who's paying us, right? So our focus needs to be there. Tia, we are at time. I know it's 10 minutes is so short. Tia, how can people reach out and connect with you?
Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram. I'm back, and I've been on what's his name? After a year of being what is it called, Clubhouse, I was back today. The whole day I was talking on so many platforms. I was like, oh my word, what a day to come out and play. So I'm happy to be back.
Amazing. She's back. I should have chosen a different song for you. Amazing. Tia Staegemann, give it up for the amazing Tia.
Sammy. Thank you, everybody.
Soul sister from another mister. I'm so excited of what we've created and what we've birthed this year.